What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be going over JASMY. Going to be kind of going on a little rant about this morning, what happened, and looking at some stablecoin dominance, just kind of giving you guys an update. I went through it on DGen, so if you watch NXLM, I'm just going to go through it on most videos. So if you watch the video, if you like it, hit that like button, man. Subscribe for more. It's free. It helps out the channel. And leave a comment where you're tuned in from. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's get into it. So, if you were like me and you kind of woke up today, like your normal morning routine, and you saw what happened today, you are like, what the heck just happened, right? You wake up and you're just attacked immediately, right? That's exactly what happened right here. I woke up, made coffee. I woke up, just peeked at the charts and saw, I don't do any kind of TA in the morning, but I'm just like, all right, what do we do overnight? All right, what's the damage like? What's the damage? And I was like, all right, everything's looking pretty good, right? We were up here. We're at, I didn't look at the charts as price action, right? We were up at the 144 level. And I was like, all right, we're making some progress, right? Maybe, maybe a little bit more of a correction. Maybe the low actually is in, and we're just going sideways. We're just moving sideways. We're just doing that. I make my coffee. I get on the charts and I see this, right? And it's only 7:20, 7:30. So in 20 minutes we dropped, right? In 20 minutes we essentially dropped 4%, right? That is a crazy amount, right? And it's not just JASMY, it's DGen, it's Chainlink, it's XLM, it's Big. It's every single crypto. Ethereum, right? If you come onto the others chart, the others chart got obliterated. Total crypto market cap, total 3, total 2, right? Every chart's obliterated. And I want to ask you a question. If these, right, my viewers, right, my subs, hey, I appreciate you guys routinely coming in and leaving comments, letting me know the feedback. Hey Kush, this video is for you, right? It's without DGen, strictly JASMY. If I were to give you a quiz, and the quiz, it was a true or false question, and the question was, if all crypto tanked, has stablecoin risen? True or false? And you'd more than likely say true, and you would be correct. Look at what freaking stablecoin dominance did in a matter of 20 minutes. 20 minutes, right? We have a we have a higher low. Wait, let me leave this on the daily because I went through on the DGen chart. Sorry about that. We went through on the DGen chart, so I'll explain everything else. I'm just trying to get into the 2 hour. We went in. Dude, what the heck is going on? Oh, I took it off the daily. I am so sorry. Sorry about that. Let me get back on the daily. Nope. Oh my gosh, this is just absolute. There we go. Absolute. See, this thing just got me all discombobulated, right? See, I'm human too. Right, let's get back in here. Sorry about that. So we came down. We actually did. So if I'm being honest, right, we did find some kind of support, relative areas of interest. Right, double bottom. Okay, so we came down, slammed down. But what have we done for our thesis, right? This is just confirming our thesis, right? This type of price action where you fake to the downside has been happening over and over and over again. Has it happened to the upside? Yes, it has. Thank you for asking, right? Fake to the upside, fake to the upside, fake to the upside, right? Reject to the upside. Okay, so this thesis of stablecoin dominance, playing the having the Uno reverse card for crypto, is still prevalent as heck. We came through, broke through every single line of resistance up to the 1272, mind you, and now we're kind of pulling back and finding some kind of resistance. I don't buy it. I think at this point we've come down to the lows, right? We've come down to the low, came down to the low. At this point, I think we're going to come up to the highs now. We're going to come up through here, fake us out one more time, and then come down. Because you've done it now, and you can't stay below it. You just allergic. You're just allergic to it, right? You're just market makers are just allergic to retail making money. That just sickens them with the thought of us making money. So they're like, you know what? Let's just keep punishing them. All right, keep punishing them. I'll start out with stablecoin dominance, and we'll move over to JASMY. So I do have some lows on here. This purple line, I did have a subscriber. I can't remember their name. They hated the color purple, so this is for you. All right, this is for you. I thought of you. It just stands out like a sore thumb, so it's easy to see. So I have this marked as Saturday. Typically, right, when you get to the very tip, you don't make it all the way to the very end of the ascending wedge. You make a decision before that. All right, it's just like a bull flag. Right, we came up right to the 382 on the daily, right to the 382 on the daily. So let's close below that. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea what we're gonna do with this damn chart. This chart is despicable. It makes me sick. It disrespects every TA. But right now we're under the 382. That's a strong line of resistance, the strongest line of resistance. So let's close below 643. That'd be very beautiful. If we can get down below the 628, that is below the trend line, okay? And it's at the 786. Very, very, very beautiful. I'm leaving 617. That's the area that, you know, we typically want to see something close just because we started our move from right there. I did remove this level right here, this 637 level. We can put it back on there. It's just we've kind of just been disrespecting it ever since. Once we get down below these levels, once we get down below to these levels, then I will you know, throw that on there. It's just there's a lot going on the chart right now. So we've had red dot. We still have momentum. We've fallen out of the wedge, but we're still above the 5462 level. Bounced off of it, right? Bounced off right there. We drew these. I mean, hey, for all my subs, you guys know we drew this way in advance. If you're new to the channel, go check out my old videos. Drew this way in advance. Gosh damn it, that's a beautiful line. And so bounced off kind of both the double. Gosh damn it. Sorry about that. So bounced off both. What are we doing? We're going sideways. So let's kind of see what we're gonna do today. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. So let's go look at JASMY, right? Let's go look at JASMY. Let's go look at the baby JASMY. Right, so the title of this video is going to be a beautiful chart, because this is beautiful. I mean, this is just picture perfect. This is the weekly, right? This is the weekly. So we still have time to make a decision. It's just we're running out of time, but this just looks beautiful. Just pent up aggression, oscillating down both sides. Right, look at this. This is beautiful. This is what I really want for degen. This is so good, right? We're not trying to interact completely with the moving average, right? So we're not getting rejected off the moving average. Do we have bullish divergence? I think we do. Do we have a higher low? 1412. No, we don't. We have a lower low. Gosh dang it. I always get psyched out. So yeah, so we're just kind of we're meandering down here, right? We're meandering. We're not attempting to go anywhere right now, which is fine with me. Let's just keep doing this, right? Until we get to an area where we have a lot of momentum and then we break through, right? We got to break through, okay? And get up through here, and then start going, okay? That's kind of what I want to see. I want to see us do something like this, right? I mean, you didn't really meander much, but you just got through. And then you kept going up. Something just like that. Okay? Don't stay in here. Don't come up, reject, and then do this. Because then you run the risk of just falling back down. Sorry, my lines are terrible. So yeah, so that's the idea for JASMY for the RSI. Okay? If you're new to the channel, these levels are areas of interest, right? You get above the green, right? You're super bullish, super bullish. The yellow, right? So every chart is different. The yellow is just an area of interest for the median, right? Where we bouncing for the median. And so in general for JASMY, once you get above the yellow, right, you're looking really bullish, right? You're looking good. I could move this green area down. I can reevaluate that for sure after today's video. But I want to get into price action, all right? I want to get into price action. We've already crossed every single EMA. We're below every EMA, right? The 20 is below every EMA. Okay, that's bullish, right? When you get like that, you're bullish. Okay, we are, when you're this far off the EMAs, okay, look, I mean, look how far off we are. We're 7% off. Okay, 7% off. I mean, that's to the downside, right? We gotta try to come up and interact with it, and so we are in a position to have the most bullish move, right? When you got the 20, the 50, the 1, and the 2, most bullish moves happen in that order, ladies and gentlemen. Most bullish moves happen in that order. The high order. If we're in the 8-hour chart, this looks really good, right? Just compacting. Just this is from the daily, just broken down without anything else on there. Looks nice and clean. This looks really, really, really good. We've already crossed down below. Everything's crossed down below the 2, right? We've already had the so-called death cross. We've had, you know, this is a death cross. We had a little drop right there, right? The bottom is, right? I want to call the bottom in. It's just every time we have some momentum, we just get slammed down. And so I do think, I personally think that we are very, very, very close to the bottom. Like this level right here will be very close to the bottom, if not slightly lower, right? Where's the daily chart? If not, I don't even think we get down to here. I mean, we could, but I'll reevaluate everything and I'll put some new marks on there. We can actually go through and evaluate with this. All right, evaluate with this where we're at right now on the 8-hour, from the low to high. Where have we come down to? Down to the 786. Kind of a steep correction, right? Kind of expected that with that last 2-hour candle. Rejected off the 236. Okay, so if we just need to stay above this 1393. Stay above the 618. Please stay above the 618. You know, with a correction like this, let's see. I mean, it's just so. I'm gonna use this low because it's so, like, it already came down to the 1272. It's just so it looks so complete. It looks like an A, right? Just boom, slam down. The 1363, right? Let's put some lines on here and make everyone happy, right? This 1363, okay. 1363 for sure. And then it's 2272. All right, we're not on the daily, right? Just on the hourly. Perfect. Okay. So that looks good. In terms of the 8-hour, no momentum. No momentum. We're riding right above the moving average. It's not bad, right? We're just going parallel channel with this. I don't like that we're, I mean, it's not the worst case scenario. We're in the middle of the channel. We're gonna pick a direction here. Today, I don't want to pick it this weekend because weekend, I mean, we all know weekend price action has been absolutely atrocious. It's liar. You know, the pen I'm holding in my hand is blue, right? You just can't say any other color because that's what it is. It's the truth. It's deceitful. And so, if we see upwards action, I'm gonna be weary. If we see downwards action, I'm gonna actually be a little bit more content. Because then I'm like, okay, if we clear out some of these longs over the weekend, we're gonna build some bearish momentum, and then we're gonna get out of here. So I do want to see, pardon me. So yeah, we do have. I just want to look at the 4-hour. We have a red dot. No, we didn't generate any momentum with this move. So yeah, I suspect we are gonna go lower than whatever we're at right now. I do think at this point, right, as long as if we close below the yeah, I mean, we already closed below the 786. If we stay below the 786, let me see. We already had the levels to the downside. So let's say this is the A, B, because this does look like an A wave, right? This looks like an A wave. Let's get for the A to the B. All right, if we stay below, all right, these are some levels on here. Just areas, right? Because these are some areas that we can reject off of. 1411, 1416. This is the 382 and the 0.5, right? If this is an ABC, right? I mean, I don't see us being. I mean, if this is a 1-2, then we can come all the way down to the 786. If this is a 1-2, we can come all the way down to the 1380 mark and be fine. So I'll leave this up. Especially on the 4-hour. And so, right? That is at the, the 382 is at both the point 0.5 on the extension, and then the 382 on the retracement. And so, yeah, you get above 1411. All right, looking all right, looking all right. So in terms of the 2 hour, whoa, let's leave this off the 2 hour because I want to do some stuff with the 2 hour, if you know what I mean. Yeah, leave this off the 2 hour. Okay, get out of here. I mean, what is this? This is, it's a stair stepper, right? Stair stepper up. You cleared out almost the entire section. I mean, is this a 1-2? Is this a 1-2? Possibly. Possibly. I mean, you came right down to the 786, right? So let's treat it as a 1-2. Okay, I'm actually going to, we're going to keep all of these on the 4 hour just because it gives us some better visuals, right? Better visuals. Because these are the retracement levels. I want to see, because there's multiple ideas for everything, right? Multiple ideas for everything. Okay, so if this is a 1-2, if it's not a, after the correction, because I don't know the low, I'm going to use this as the low. I don't know if that's the low. See, that's why this is kind of just, this is pure speculative, right? Hey, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment. It helps out the channel. It's free, keeps me going, keeps the energy up, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So we're in high speculative mode, right? Not financial advice. This is just the fun TA where not a lot of pressure because this doesn't have to be the low. We're kind of just having fun right here. So for us, what was it? The 1411. What about the higher price target? The higher price target was the, well, I can't do that with this. That's just too much. That's just too much. Okay. We're going to come right up here. 1416. 1416. 1438. 1426. All right, we have some levels that we definitely need to try to get above before you even think about this being done. This wave has to be, we have to have, our 3-wave moves in, and then because this honestly could be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that, something weird like that. We have a, here, let's check it out, dude. Let's check it out. If a 1, 2, 1, 2, where did we get to? The 1, 2, 7, 2. That's kind of weak. A little bit weak. And then what about this? I mean, got up again to the 1, 2, 7, 2 of the third wave. I mean, it could be a 1. It could be, could be. I'm not saying it is, but kind of weak in my opinion. So, where are we at right here? Wait, what am I doing? Sorry about this. There we go. Okay, let me just do that. Make sure everything is good. Right, nice little 1, 2. So, if we can see us doing anything, we definitely need to get above this 1426 level. It's kind of the area where we rejected last time, and it's the 618. Okay, so that does make sense of the 618. For just to even think about being bullish, right? Don't reject this level. Don't reject 1426, right? To really unlock, to say, okay, this is a 1-2 and we're moving up higher, we need to close above the 786. So 1438, right, would be our green line, and then right there, and then 1422, something like that, right? Bingo. Bango. Good to go. Okay. So we have those levels. We have the correction levels on the 4 hour, right? This is the subwave. Subwave, see where we're at. We did fall down below into this nice little wedge again, and so yeah, so that's what I got for JASMY today. It's Friday, right? We're going into the weekend. We can expect anything on the weekends. Okay, so these are kind of the levels to look out for. If you enjoyed today's video, if you liked today's video, if you disliked today's video, hit that like button, sub to the channel, leave a comment. I really appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. These are just key levels, areas of interest, ideas that I have for this upcoming bull run. So if you have any questions or concerns, drop them in the comments. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.